Hey guys, what is up, guys? This is your boy DJ Cool Thing from Cool Thing Entertainment, serving the Grand Strand one party at a time. And today I want to talk about New Year's Eve. Getting ready for New Year's Eve. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know I did. I was on vacation with my family. We went to Disney World. We went to Universal. We spent a couple of days in Savannah, Georgia. We spent a couple of days in Hilton Head on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So that's how I spent my Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Was in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, on my way back home. Came home on the 26th around 7 o'clock. And it was a great time. Spending time with family, getting some DJ work done in my free time. When I was in the hotel, I had a little desk where I could put my computer, my controller. I brought the DJ 400, which is another plus of having a DJ 400, which is the smaller controller I could take with me wherever I go. Even on vacation, I could plug it in, plug my headphones in, do a little mini practicing when I was in the hotel. That was kind of fun, doing practicing while I'm in the hotel with a small controller like the DJ 400. The SR2 is for major gigs like the JBL Eon 612s, my lighting, for that type of setup. That's where the SR2 will come in. Other than that, it can't be used for portability. It's too big for some of those desks that are in those hotel rooms, which is one of the reasons why I purchased the DJ 400, so I can bring it with me and practice when I'm on vacation. I'll talk about that later. So yeah, it was pretty awesome that I got to practice mostly my New Year's Eve countdown. I'm trying to make sure I time it just right so it doesn't go off too late or too early, but just right. And I'm also trying to see how it sounds Side by the Bells, which is a more disco version of All Lang Syne. I kind of like that disco version of All Lang Syne because it really is a more high energy version of All Lang Syne to ring in the new year. Either that or I was actually thinking about another song, but I don't know. I was either because I know I was thinking about Bad Habits, which is what BPM Supreme chose. They chose Bad Habits along with the 1 minute countdown. But when I found the solo of the 1 minute countdown where there's no song after it, I decided to choose All Inside by the Bells, and it came out just in time. And it sounds really, really good. So what are you doing? So what are you doing today? I'm just chilling in my man cave, taking a sick day because on my way home from Florida, me and my family got sick. We all got colds going from hot weather to cold weather, and our bodies are trying to adjust to that type of temperature. Mine mostly came we were heading home from Savannah. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got sick while I was on vacation. I don't feel too well, so bear with me. Hopefully, I feel better by New Year's Eve because it's the biggest part of the year. I don't want to miss out on it. And yeah, um, what do you do? What do you what? By the way, I love your channel. I'm glad. I'm glad you like my channel. What do you work for? I don't really work for anything. I'm mostly a DJ. DJing is my only job. It's how I make my living. It's how I support myself is by DJing. But by the way, I love your channel. I'm glad you like my channel. I'm doing the best I can and trying to come up with as many videos as possible. But it's hard to do videos every single day. So next year, I'm going to try to cut down on the everyday video because it's just stressful. So hold on. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, we were talking about what I do. What do I work for? I don't really. I kind of work for myself because I'm a DJ, and DJing is the only thing that makes me money. It's how I support myself, and I mean, I charge the right amount, per hour without losing my insurance. So I'm doing the best I can with whatever I got, and yeah, I'm making the best out of whatever I got because I know a lot of DJs have been giving me a lot of crap for my setup over the years between 2019, 2020, and this year 2021, especially when it comes to placement. Yeah, placement of my gear and cable management, which I'm doing the best I can with that. It's just I got so many cables with that type of area that I have. I mean, I'm doing the best I can with cable management. I mean, I have Velcro ties, and I'm doing the best I can, trying to get them around and trying to keep them to stay put without them coming undone because Velcro ties can come undone. How do you, well, how do you I see your Mixcloud? Well, you just go to Mixcloud and you would just go to the search bar and you would type in DJ Cool Thing, DJ Cool Thing, THING. And then, of course, you go to users. Actually, it's weird. Maybe I might have to go in and change something. That's weird. I'm going to go to the settings if I can find the settings. Settings, account. Man. Profile. And I don't really see anything when it comes to showing it on Mixcloud. Let's try typing it all together. Users. Yeah, there you go. I guess you're just going to type it in all together. DJ Cool Thing. And you just go to the profile. You would tap on it. And it'll show follow or whatever. So if you guys want to follow me on my Mixcloud, you just have to enter it manually since I don't really have, yeah, you have to do it manually by going into the Mixcloud app. And of course, you got to sign up for a Mixcloud account. So this is for you who have a Mixcloud account. Just go to the search bar and you just type in DJ Cool Thing, which is all together, no spaces. And you go to users and just tap on DJ Cool Thing. So that's how you see my Mixcloud is by just typing it manually. And let me tell you, it's actually free to use Mixcloud by listening to these. Yeah, it's free to listen to and comment and like on different mixes. We go to subscriptions. Basically, if you want to go live using Mixcloud Live, I haven't really done that. Oh yeah, offline listening. Download shows to the Mixcloud app to listen anytime, anywhere. How it works. Okay, choose a creator, pick a price, and use the Mixcloud app. So it's technically free if you want to, use the basic stuff like listening to your, the DJ mixes. So it's basically free to listen to mixes and of course upload them. But the subscriptions are for like added features. If you just, want more out of Mixcloud, you can, get a subscription to Mixcloud Like if you want to go live using a webcam or anything like that, which I don't need because recently I got rid of all DJ gear, including the Tiana 4. How do you get your sampler saying the best DJ on the beach? Well, I just typed it in on Fiverr. Oh, yeah, it was a site. It definitely was a site. It was Fiverr.com. I guess because I was a new DJ at the time, I needed the least amount of money. So I need to spend the least amount of money as possible to get started with. And then it just cost me $5 to get a DJ drop from Fiverr. But other than that, I've switched to different, I've switched to many different platforms as I grew as a DJ. Yeah, I use Fiverr.com. And I just typed in whatever I wanted to say. Like, you're listening to the best DJ on the beach. It's DJ Cool Thing. I typed it in, and they recorded it. They sent it to me, and I got to put it into my DJ drop. So Fiverr it was great for me as a beginner, but I use that other one where I got my shirt from. I can't remember. I'm just part of these so many. I go to so many sites for my DJing that I just can't remember. And it's also the same place I made my cards. Vistaprint. Yeah, Vistaprint. That's what it is. Vistaprint. I mostly go to Vistaprint, but for a lot of DJ related stuff, I go to Fiverr, like DJ drops and stuff like that I can't get anywhere else. I don't know if Vistaprint has, I don't know if Vistaprint has DJ drops or not. If not, then I'll just go to a different site. But this is what I use right here, Fiverr.com, to get the DJ drop. I just typed in DJ drop. And I just, scroll through wherever I want to scroll through, and then I find the one that I like, and then I pay for it. It's $5 for each drop. And it goes up in price, like 15, 25. It's just based on the price and what kind of DJ drop you actually want. Urban DJ drop. Are y'all ready to get this started? 3, 2, wow. 1. So that's where I got it from, Fiverr, because I got that like 2 or 3 years ago when I first became a DJ, and I needed a DJ drop for when I started doing gigs. So I went to Fiverr.com and I just looked up DJ drops, and then I paid for it like $5, and then it was sent to me. Yeah, it was sent to me, and I've had that ever since. See, with some of these DJ drops, you can actually type it in what you want to say. Like, you can manually type it in to what you want to say. Like I said, you're listening to the best DJ on the beach because I live here in Myrtle Beach, Conway, and it's a beachy area. So I just said, you're listening to the best DJ on the beach. It's DJ Cool Thing. But pretty soon, I'm going to go back onto Fiverr and say you're listening to the hottest DJ with the hottest hits, DJ Cool Thing, or something like that. So yeah, it was a site. It was Fiverr.com. That's where I get all my DJ drops from. It's Fiverr, $5. Not too bad, very cheap. And it makes it super easy to get started as a DJ. So yeah, Fiverr is a really good place for beginner DJs to get a DJ drop because it's cheap, it's inexpensive, and it's very easy to afford. Basically, the price. And they make it they make it sound professional, even though it's not. It's just $5. DJ Wow, that one sounds amazing. Man, that one sounds really good. But yeah, this is where you get your DJ drops, Fiverr.com. It's a good place for beginners. But I don't know if there's anything. So yeah, it was a site. I just keep losing my train of thought every time I can get a text from one of my friends. Wow. Let's see what this one sounds like. No, that's not it. That is not at all. Here you go. That's not it. But you just choose whatever you want on Fiverr. All right, so just lose my train of thought. I keep getting these interruptions from messages. So yeah, I hope that answers your question of where I get my DJ drops from and how I got to say the best DJ on the beach was through Fiverr. And then I get all of my other stuff, like my promotional stuff, like my T-shirt and business cards through Vistaprint, which is a really good place to get. So yeah, Vistaprint is a good place to get business cards and T-shirts and stuff like that. Yep, Vistaprint is where I made my T-shirt. It's where I made some of my business cards. I make a lot of. I'm actually going to make a sign for my future trailer on Vistaprint, where I can stick it onto the trailer, and it will promote the DJ business on my way to a gig. And that's another great way of me getting gigs is, promoting. I guess I haven't been promoting my business enough, which is why I'm lacking in gigs. I was just thinking about that. Clothing and bags, promotional products. And I'm actually going to start making thumb drives for some of the future clients. Get a custom thumb drive, put their mix onto it, and give them, them as a gift, as a wedding gift, or a birthday gift, or whatever I decided to do. So my next gig is actually New Year's Eve, my family's New Year's Eve party. It's the last day of the year and the start of a new one. So let me go to the weather so I can see what the weather's like for New Year's Eve. What is the weather like for New Year's Eve?
It should be nice on Friday, up to 77 degrees.
Not too bad, low of 57. That's perfect for an outdoor New Year's Eve party. And I'm gonna give you guys my plans for 2000 and like my plans for the New Year's Eve party for 2021 into 2022. So we're going to be using the same setup as normal. You know, the SR2, my 4-foot table, the Yamaha MG10, the two JBL EON612s, the Ultimate Support, TS1B hydraulic speaker stands with the ProRec speaker stand screens, my Rock Par 50s, pack of 8, and 2 of my RV-LS1 tripod stands for my lights. It's going to look so good on my back porch. Really good. So yeah, it's going to look really good on the back porch. And I'll have to use a 100-foot extension cord to go from the back porch into the outlet in the sunroom, because there's 2 outlets in the sunroom. And I'll have to use my APC surge protector or another extension cord to plug in my lights into a separate outlet. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do all this, because it's going to look nice for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Yeah, the weather's looking pretty good, so we're going to have an outdoor back porch New Year's Eve party. That's if the weather doesn't change again, because here in South Carolina, mostly Conway, the weather is unpredictable sometimes. Like, it could, be sunny the next day. It could be sunny one day and then be cloudy the next and rainy the next. See, last year's New Year's Eve party was ruined by rain. So we had to have it inside of the garage. So this year we might have it on the back porch and do like a little fire. So that means I have to use extension cord after extension cord after extension cord. Madison Ritchie, what's up? Madison Ritchie, my friend from church. What's up? So yeah, New Year's Eve is looking super good. When it comes to the weather, the setup, it's going to look so good. This will be the best New Year's Eve party we've ever had. It's going to look super good. And I can't wait. And while I was on vacation, I timed just right. Oh, it's Cassidy. Oh, hey, Cassidy, what's up? What is up? But yeah, New Year's Eve is looking amazing as far as weather and the setup, the music. It's going to look so good. And it's going to be one of the best parties we've ever had in a long time, since 2019 and 2020. That's the last time we had a back porch type of New Year's Eve party was, New Year's Eve 2019 into 2020, which was the worst, because not knowing that a month or two later, everything will be shut down and change. Last year's New Year's Eve party was ruined by rain, and we had to have it in the garage with two JBL EON 612s, no lighting whatsoever except for the battery-powered Par, which is right here. I'm getting ready to show you guys what we used last year for lighting. Let me see if we can get it out of here. It was stuck between the cooler and, of course, my speaker. This is what we used last year because of the rain. We had to stick it on the table like so and point it at the dance floor and keep it on. But this year, we're going to use my full lighting setup. The Rock Par 50s with the RV LS1 tripod stands. It's going to look so good. Hopefully I have room for all of this, because my back porch is not that big. And we got to figure out how we're going to do this and how we're going to where we're going to put the lighting, where we're going to put the DJ setup. We got to figure out the placement for that small back porch. And of course, we need a place to, walk, be able to walk, inside the house if we have to get something. So the music is going to be really good. It's mostly going to be old school music, like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, ranging from dance to pop to the older hip hop. And it's going to be a really good party, I can really tell. Even without going outside and doing it, I know it's going to be a really good party. We only got like 4 days left, I think. Hey, Cassidy. What? That's creepy. Sam Webb? Who in the heck is that? That's a creepy thing to say. It says, I love you. What? That's creepy. That's a creepy thing to say. That's just weird. But this setup is going to look really good. Especially with the back porch and putting the lighting in the back of me so it doesn't get in the way. Well, that's creepy. You shouldn't say that to another dude. That's creepy. Really creepy. Really creepy. You shouldn't say that to another dude. But I'm glad you like the channel. I mean, if you like the channel, then I'm fine with that. But that's just weird. If you just, if you say you love me, it's just creepy. Really creepy. I don't know who this Sam Webb guy is. But let me see here. I'm going to go to my Google Photos here. Find my DJ setup. And sorry if I sound congested or anything. I got sick while I was on vacation. Got a cold. I couldn't enjoy Savannah, Georgia, or Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and I couldn't enjoy any of that because I was sick. It got worse when I was. We could meet. Nope, not a chance. Not a single chance at all. This Sam Webb guy is, being creepy. That's something that one gay guy would say to another gay guy. It's just creepy. And I'm not. So it says we can meet. Not a single chance. See, I'm not sure who this Sam Webb guy is, but we're here to keep it New Year's Eve related and DJ related. All he wants to do is be creepy. Let me see if I can find my New Year's Eve setup from last year. Oh, I think it was late December 2020. Let me see if I can find it here. I know it's in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see where the picture of my setup is for New Year's Eve last year and see how much it's going to change over the last year or so of using the setup. I know it's in here somewhere. We got to go all the way back to late December of last year. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we are. Here we go. here's how the setup. That was last year, and there was not much going on because the where the area. I could send you a photo. Nope. You don't have to. I mean, all you can do is watch the video and enjoy the DJ related content. You don't have to send a photo. So we have the two JBL Eon 612s, two Ultimate Support, TS1B hydraulic speaker stands. We got the ProRec speaker stand scrims. We have the table, the DJ SR2, the Yamaha MG10, and that's all I used last year. It's going to look completely different this coming year for New Year's Eve in just a few days. Let me see if I can go down to. Let me see if I can find the DJ picture of my full setup, just to give you guys a little idea of what it's going to look like coming up on New Year's Eve as we say goodbye to 2021 and say hello to 2022. Here's a most recent picture of my setup. It's going to look exactly like this, but without the number 6 on it. There's two Rock Par 50s. Yeah, there's two sets of 4 for the Rock Par 50. So that means that there's 8 par cans with 2 RVLS1 tripod stands. Are you single? Yes. But I'm interested in women, not men. It's just plain weird. And we have the JBL Eon 612s, the Ultimate Support TS1B hydraulic speaker stand scrims. Yeah, we have the Ultimate Support TS1B hydraulic speaker stands, the ProRec speaker stand scrims. We got my table with my DJ SR2, MacBook Air 2018 running Serato, the Yamaha MG10. It's going to look really good this New Year's Eve. I'm single, but I'm interested in women, so I would never date another guy. Just to let you guys know. Which means I am not gay or anything. So for any guy who says that they love me, it's just weird, creepy. Just to let you guys know, I am not gay. I'm straight. And just want to let you guys know, especially for that one guy, Sam Webb. I don't even know who that guy is. And for those of you who don't know, I have autism, and it's completely different. It's hard being a DJ with autism. It's especially dealing with drunk people at weddings, and it's stressful at times. Doing weddings, like wedding after wedding, having to deal with drunk guests. Yeah, it's stressful. Really, really stressful. But I get through them. They always say I do a really good job. And for New Year's Eve, it's just me and my family. So it's going to look really, really good for New Year's Eve. Oh, this was New Year's Eve last year. You can see the setup looks completely different compared to if you never tried, you may not know. Tried what? If you have never tried, you may not know what. And another thing you guys didn't know about me is I'm a Christian. I do church events. And as a Christian, yeah. And of course, I go to a super mega church. He's talking about dating men. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm a Christian. It goes against my religion, especially as a full blown Christian. He's saying if you haven't tried dating a dude, I would know because it goes against my religion, and I don't want to be kicked out of the church. I'm not going to do it. I'm only interested in women, only women. How it's supposed to be, of how God made it. And this is how I got in trouble in the first place. I mean, if you want to, so yeah, this is how I got in trouble in the first place. Well, you're creepy. This Sam Webb dude is so creepy. Just don't say that. Well, don't say that. It's creeped me out. Really creeped me out. I'm just looking at different pictures from my DJing. Just let you guys know I am not gay. And I don't intend to be. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's just I'm a full blown Christian and I just choose not to. See, if you guys didn't know, being gay is it's not something you're born with. It's a choice, and I just choose not to. It's just how I feel, and I'm only interested in women. If I date someone, it's gonna be a woman, the way God intended it to be. It says it in the Bible. Just don't force it on me. See, when one guy says you're cute to another guy, it's just creepy. It creeps me out. I'm trying to talk about DJ related stuff, and you're just bringing up creepy stuff. And this is how I got in trouble in the first place. And how to make an apology video. And it wasn't on here, it was on IG, Instagram. And that's how I got in trouble in the first place. I'm just not trying to bring that up again. In trouble with who? Well, all these DJs were, well, it's a really long story. It's like all these DJs want to know what my thoughts were on LGBT or Black Lives Matter and all that kind of stuff, and then one thing led to another. It's just crazy. I'm just trying not let this. I'm not trying to start that stuff up again, and I'm actually past that. So yeah, other DJs were making jokes, saying it like it was a joke. So yeah, one thing led to another, and people were calling me and wanted me to make an apology video here on this channel, which is why you see that to this very day. I'm trying to save the channel from getting deleted or banned or anything like that. I'm trying, to not talk about that kind of stuff. But as I was saying about New Year's Eve before I was interrupted, I decided to play a lot of high energy music, and we're going to bring out the full shebang. We're going to bring out my par cans. We're going to bring out my speakers. We're going to bring out my controller. We're going to bring out the mixer. We're going to bring out the whole shebang. And we're going to have one of the best New Year's Eve parties since the 2019-2020 New Year's Eve party, which is we were saying goodbye to an old decade and ringing in a new decade, which didn't go very well because of, we all know what happened in March 2020. And which speaker is better for you, Ion or JBL? JBL, definitely JBL. Ion is a more budget brand, like one of those Chinese budget brands you would find at random places like Amazon and Sam's Club. It's definitely a speaker for an average consumer to use as a Bluetooth speaker. I like Electro Voice. Yeah. I tried to get EV. I tried to get the ZLX 12Ps, but they were out of my price range. I was actually thinking about EV, believe it or not. I was thinking about the ZLX 12Ps when I was back in Tennessee, going to Dollywood. I was doing some research on different speakers, and I just chose the JBLs because they were right in my price range. They were in my budget. The ZLX 12Ps would have gone over my budget, and I would have gone broke. I got the 200 one. Yeah, that's really cool. 12 Ps. Oh yeah, I was actually going to get the ZLX 12 Ps because they were 12-inch speakers, and they were 12-inch speakers, but they were out of my price range, so the JBLs were perfect. They were the sweet spot. I was also thinking about the Harbinger speaker. Yeah, I was actually thinking about Harbinger, but no, I'm out of that whole budget brand thing. But the JBLs are really good. They really pack a punch. They have different presets for being as a monitor, a sub, speech. They have the main. Yeah, there's different EQ presets to get the speakers to sound the way you want them to. And I've had the JBLs for close to 2 years, I think. I might have to look it up. Let's see here. I'm going to my unboxings and go to the JBL Eon 612s. So those are the speakers I'll be using for New Year's Eve. And man, those are going to go loud. Here we go, playlists. And we'll go down to the unboxings. If I can find the unboxings, because that's when I got the JBLs. And here they are. I remember this. December 15th, 2020. So I've had them for close to a year. Yeah, a little over a year. And they sound really good. It was either those or the EV ZLX 12Ps. But then I found out that the EVs were out of my price range. They were too expensive for me, especially buying a pair of speakers. It was going to be out of my price range, so I decided to stick with the JBLs. They were in my price range. What do you think about Mackie speakers? Oh no, I haven't tried them yet. Yeah, I haven't really tried, the Mackie speakers. But they're great. I tried to get some Mackie Thumb 12s, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Man, this guy's being weird. sending me these love emojis. It's creepy. Creeps me out. I might have to redo this one more, I have to do the stream one last time, one more time to stop these comments from happening. Let me see here. All right. We got to do something about this guy because he is being creepy. It's creeping me out. There we go. Good. So, I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, yeah, the Mackies. I was going to go to Guitar Center and get some Mackie Thump, speakers, like the 12 speakers. Mackie Thump 12. See, these are the ones I was going to get. The Mackie Thump 12s. I was going to get these, but I don't know. I decided to get JBLs instead. See, this is the reason why I got them, because they didn't have, knobs on the back. Well, I guess they do have knobs. See, it has input 1, input 2, and of course a sub. The mix out. I was also thinking about altos, but I'm not really sure which ones let's see. I was actually going to go for Mackies. I was looking at different brands. Sometimes you can find good DJ equipment and offer up. And ever since then, I've become a Guitar Center customer. And this is where all of my DJ equipment is going to come from now on, Guitar Center. I love Guitar Center. I love how they have all of the more major brands when it comes to DJ equipment. Everything from Mackie to Alto to JBL to the Harbingers, for budget brands. I mean, they pretty much got everything. Amazon, nope, because they have a lot of, Chinese brands that don't last very long. They'll only last you about a year or so, and then it's just gone. But I guess if you buy a good brand on Amazon, like Pioneer or Newmark or anything else like that, it'll last you. But when it comes to speakers, they mostly have the Chinese brands that I've never heard of. And these are just weird brands I've never heard of before. So that's why I decided to buy speakers and stuff like that from Guitar Center. That way they have really good brands from Guitar Center. And these were the ones I was actually going to get. The Mackie Thump 12s, $299. A pair of them would have been too expensive. I was also thinking about the Altos. Alto seems to be a really good brand. Yeah, I was actually going to get the TS 312s. But then, they were expensive, very, very expensive. But the JBLs were the right ones for me. And ever since then, over the last year or so, I've been really enjoying the JBLs. Same thing with my lighting. The, what was it? The Rock Part 50s, which are not battery powered, but they are AC powered, which means they power off power cables, and having to use the Velcro ties to tie down some of the power cables and with them being too short, I can't really tie them to the pole because the cables are too short. And I can even, I can't Velcro tie them to the bar because of it being rounded, and it would just fall. So I decided not to do that. And I know a lot of DJs have been giving me crap for cable management, but I'm doing the best I can with whatever I got. Especially with all the cables I have. It's insane to keep up with all those cables and not create a mess from all those cables. Same thing with New Year's Eve. I'm going to have to use a 100-foot extension cord to plug all of my DJ equipment up to the outlet that is in the sunroom. Because I'm going to be on the back porch, and if I picture the back porch, I have to take a 100-foot extension cord, go through the door, and up to where the power outlet is on the wall. And then one day I might get a power conditioner so I can condition all the power and it won't blow up. Especially if I use another surge protector, it's not going to protect anything. So I might get a power conditioner, like one of those power strip type of conditioners. I was thinking about a Furman power strip power conditioner. And I forgot where I saw it. I think it was Amazon. Furman power conditioner. Furman power conditioner. And this is the one I was actually thinking about, the SX6B. The Furman power conditioner. It's got different outlets. I can plug my speakers in, lighting, and just plug everything into one outlet. So yeah, this is the one I was actually thinking about right here. So it's a power strip, but it's a conditioner, a power conditioner right there. As you can probably see. That's what it looks like. And I was actually thinking about getting that in the future so we don't have two surge protectors in, one, having one surge protector in the case, the flight case, and have the other one on the floor, because that would just be, awful having two power strips. But I'm actually going to get a power conditioner instead of another surge protector. Especially with plugging in lights and speakers and my entire DJ console. Yeah, I'm going to plug in a lot of stuff. And powering off one outlet is just insane. So to help me out a little bit, I'm actually going to get a Furman power conditioner, the SS6B. It's a power conditioner, but it's also a power strip. They would stick on the floor. I'm going to put my speakers in there, lighting, and of course plug that into one single outlet. See, we're going to have a surge protector for the flight case, but have a Furman power conditioner. I'm not going to tell you where I live. It's personal. And plus, you're a weirdo. This guy is a super weirdo, saying creepy things that I don't like. It's not making me feel comfortable at all. Baby Donnie 2021. Hey, welcome back to the redo of this live stream. I'm sorry about the other one. I got interrupted. I was also thinking about the vertical strip, but that's not enough outlets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. The standard strip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 outlets on one power strip. What's up? Hope you feel better. Guitar Center has Furman on sale for $38. Okay, I'll check that out. But the one I was actually looking at was the SS6B. Sam Webb, stop asking where he lives. If you ask one more time, he will block you. I sure will. I sure will. And he's just being creepy. There's pin message, report, remove, put user. There we go. Yeah, there's different features I like about this. If you ask one more thing, relationships and stuff is just creepy. See, I'm interested in women, only women. But thank you for saying that. I hope I feel better. Yeah, I got sick while I was on vacation in Florida. We were going to Disney World, we were going to Universal, and along the way, I was getting sick because I was around a lot of people from other countries, and you never know what I could have caught. So yeah, thank you for saying that. And I hope I feel better. I'm a boy. Okay, I know you are. But Sam Webb is just being creepy. I mean, I know you're a boy. I saw your videos. I know you are. And thank you for sticking up for me. Because it's just too much. What? Oh, I forgot. Guitar Center. Furman Power Conditioner. There we go. I definitely don't want a rack mounted one. I want the SS6B. Yeah, I don't see any Furman Power Conditioner that's a power strip. Hey, Cassidy. What's up? Welcome back to the video. All right. Furman PST 2+6 power station series AC power conditioner. Wow. Where it's got an RF in and out, but I'm mostly using it for power. Man, I feel like garbage. I can't believe how many people I was around. Yeah, just don't say that. It's creepy. Okay, if what happened with that guy, I am okay, but he's just being creepy, saying that he loves me and all that kind of weird stuff is crazy. And you got to know that I am not gay. I'm not interested in guys. I'm interested in women, only women. I'm not going to tell you where I live. It's personal. I'm just being nice. I know you are. I forgot. Oh yeah, I was looking at Guitar Center and looking at different power strips. I was looking at the SS6B power strip power conditioner. Yeah. It is creepy. Because when another guy says to another guy that he loves him, it's creepy. Really, really creepy. And wrong at the same time. Wow, this is a nice looking power conditioner. Wow, there's two different LED lights, one for the ground and the other for surge protection. Sweet. I definitely might get this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 outlets, which is not too bad. I can plug in my surge protector in one of the outlets and plug my speakers in and my lighting all in one power conditioner, and then plug the extension cord from the conditioner into the extension cord. And then that extension cord is going to go into a nearby outlet if it's further away. Other than that, the power conditioner can be plugged in right to the nearest outlet. But if it's further away, I can just, move the cord over to the nearest outlet. I know this Dottie 2021 is being nice to me, not being creepy or anything, and I appreciate it. But this Sam guy is being creepy, really creepy, and it's just creeping me out. What else do we have? Oh, and during this live stream, I actually want to talk about the gigs I've done over the years. And all the weddings I've done were all Christian weddings. Not really all. Every wedding I've done involves a man and a woman. As you can probably tell from the playlist, where we have Brooke, Adam, Brandon and Ashley, Allie and James, Jacob and Christina, and Charlie and Kimberly. See, there's a trend going on. And of course, we had Cheyenne and James as a wedding DJ. And yeah, we had all those weddings since 2020. Other than that, I've done a lot of really cool company events, church events. I've done. That's what else do we have? So I can find it here. See where my gig logs are. Let's see if we can find the gig logs. Oh, here are our gig logs, way down at the bottom. We have the adventure. Okay, so for 2021 alone, we start out with our family's New Year's Eve get together, our family's New Year's Eve party, to say goodbye to 2020 and say hello to 2021. And then a day or two later, we had our families get together. I can block people on my end too. That's cool. You can block them if you want. I mean, if he's being annoying, then, of course. Yeah. So we start out the year on a really good note. We started out with the Welcome to 2021 New Year's Eve gig log. And then we had the Jones family get together a day or so after. And then we had my cousin Matthew's 9th birthday at the end of the month. Then we have the Dominion Church Epic Youth Lock-In from someone from Beach Church who was a singer, part of the Beach Church worship team. And then, of course, we had my first wedding of the year for Brandon and Ashley. Can I block DJ Jesse? Nope. Just Sam Weeb or Sam Webb. That's the one you can block. You can't, because he's a DJ and he is a very amazing DJ. DJ Jesse, you can't block him. The only person you can block on here is Sam Webb. I am. It's just this one guy's being creepy, and I don't like it. That's all. So Brandon and Ashley, we started out the wedding season, and of course, Allie and James. Allie and James. We had Allie and James for the second wedding of the year. That went really well until midnight. Then of course, we had the baptism block party. I did block Sam Weave. Okay, that's good because he's being creepy, saying that he loves me and all that kind of weird stuff is not good. Everybody here has to know that I'm not gay. So anybody, any guy who comes on here asks me that they love me is creepy. It's weird. So after the second wedding of the year, we had the baptism block party for Beach Church, which went really well. We had it inside because of the weather. Well, I didn't block them. My friend did. Bobby or Baby Dottie 2021. He blocked them. I just stood here and looked at some gig logs. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. The Beach Church baptism block party went really well. And of course, shortly after that, we had the kids camp family night, which went really well. The kids had a good time. I had a good time. We all had a good time celebrating the end of a very successful kids camp, which was an Olympic theme because it was twice as much fun. It's been 2 years since our last kids camp, which is why it was called Twice as Much Fun in 2021, because it's been 2 years since our last kids camp. We couldn't have kids camp because of COVID last year, so that's why it's called Twice as Much Fun. And of course, after that, we had 4th of July at Crazy Sam's Fireworks. This was my first company event of the year, which went really well. It was a 2-day event where I was DJing July 3rd and July 4th. And I packed it all up on July 4th and went home, and that was the end of that. And after that, we had another wedding for someone at Beach Church. My friends Kimberly and Charlie, they both got married. And, they had a good time. I had a good time. We all had a good time. And it was at the Grace Place in Myrtle Beach, over by Beach Church, like 5 or 10 minutes from Beach Church, maybe even a mile or two from Beach Church. And it was a great wedding. They all had a good time. I had a good time. They thanked me for it, and they might book me again in the future. I don't know. Depends on how they feel and how they're going to be booking any events or be playing in any events in the coming year. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, Catherine Emily, her 6th birthday party. This was at in Carolina Forest, the Carolina Forest area. And it's over by River Oaks. It's over by that area. I forgot where it was. But I guess I'll look through it. DJ Cool Entertainment. Serving the Grand Strand one party at a time. As we're seeing we get all my gear ready back up inside the car. Because we got ourselves another DJ gig. We got ourselves another gig now. So yeah, we got all my stuff ready to be back up inside the car. Because we're going to a 6th birthday party. Plantation. Oh yeah, Plantation Lakes. That's what it was. Plantation Lakes. I kind of remember. Trying to remember the name of where the party was held. Plantation Lakes. And then after that, we had my first ever double DJ gig log. We had a 50th birthday party for my friend Ricky Skipper, which I DJ'd for his daughter, for her wedding, and they booked me again for a 50th birthday party at a bar that is over by my house, like 5 or 10 minutes from my house. I'll stay on. Okay. Hopefully that guy doesn't bother me anymore, because I'm trying to talk about DJ stuff. He just takes me off track. So yeah, to close out the 2021 gig logs, we had a first ever double DJ gig log. We had a 50th birthday party. Oh, hi. So yeah, we had a fun-filled weekend. This was a 50th birthday party about 6 or 7 minutes away from my house towards that way. And it's a person who lives there, and he has his own backyard bar. And that's where the party was, at a backyard bar on Oak Grove Road. And that was a good event. What was the video from 2 weeks ago? What video from 2 weeks ago? Oh yeah, the top DJ gear purchases for 2022 and my plans for New Year's Eve. But this is an updated version of my plans for New Year's Eve, because a lot of things have come up. Like, we're going to be using All Lang Syne by the Bells. And of course, we're going to be using All Lang Syne by the Bells with a 2022 1 minute drop, like a 1 minute drop for New Year's Eve. It's the 1 minute countdown, ringing in New Year's Eve and ringing in the new year. That's basically what it was. I have a lot of videos from the last couple of weeks of what DJ apps I use and why. We have I Need Your Help coming out with videos, my favorite DJ YouTubers and why I watch them. New videos are coming out next week, which I didn't end up doing because I was so busy with how involved my family. What's my plans for New Year's Eve is like a short. This is a more updated version of that video from 2 weeks ago, because a lot of things have happened in the last couple of weeks, from downloading the 1 minute countdown to playing All Lang Syne by the Bells when it said Happy New Year and welcome to 2022, stuff like that. I was practicing my DJ drop for New Year's Eve, the 1 minute countdown. And of course, we have my top DJ gear purchases for 2022 and what I'm planning on getting, which is one thing that I can scratch off the list, and that is a new DJ bag. This is what we can scratch off the list: a new DJ bag. So yeah, that's one thing we can scratch off the list, is a new DJ bag. I was getting the jetpack bag, but then I guess my brother and sister-in-law beat it, beat to me. They beat to it and buying me a bag, a laptop bag. Have you been on YouTube? I have not. Sorry. But yeah, they beat me to it. I was going to buy one of those jetpack bags where I could put my controller in there, my DJ cables, and stuff I need for a portable gig. But I guess I have to end up using this bag right here and using a separate bag for my controller, the DDJ SR2, or the 400. Yeah, I meant the 400. I got those mixed up. And of course, I did a video about a day or two ago. My Christmas mix is live on Mixcloud. I guess I can get more listeners on my Mixcloud. That's weird. I'm still seeing the messages. That's weird. This person's okay. Cindy Besmont, she's okay. I wonder if you can unblock someone from the live stream, because this person is okay. It's just this one person, Sam Webb or some Sam Webb. He's the creepy one. Other of you guys are fine. Yeah, it's just that Sam guy that you wanted to block because he's just being creepy. I mean, I thought that this live stream was going to go super well, but it didn't. It completely didn't. And this live stream's been all over the place, and I apologize for that, being all over the place. So that was the end of my 2021 gig logs. As we get ready for New Year's Eve, you're doing great. I am. I am. But yeah, New Year's Eve is my next gig log. It's actually my next YouTube video, believe it or not. Because New Year's Eve, gosh, it's like 4 days away. So I'm probably going to be taking a 3-day break, 4-day break so I can prepare for New Year's Eve. So my next video is actually New Year's Eve 2021 into 2022, since I have nothing else planned for that particular for this particular week. And this week hasn't been a very busy week. It's been a very chill week, and even last week was a chill week because we were on vacation. Me and my family were on vacation, so I wasn't able to do any videos, and I apologize for that, for not doing any videos over the last 10, 12 days or so since my last videos about a week or two ago. So I haven't uploaded anything about a week because I've been on vacation from Disney World to Universal. Accidentally blocked. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just that Sam guy you need to block. He's just being creepy. So New Year's Eve is looking super awesome. It's looking great. Everything from the setup to the music to ringing in the new year with some sparkling grape juice or a glass of wine. Because I do drink wine. I'm 27, 28. And I do drink wine. So I'll have some wine. And as I ring in the new year. And it's going to be an awesome party. I will record it. I will record the gig log and have it uploaded to you guys by early January 1st. Like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 1:30. I guess it depends on how long I have to record, edit, and of course get it posted out to you guys. Maybe I'll create a custom thumbnail for New Year's Eve. I'll take a picture of my setup and I'll use that for my thumbnail, and I'll say, "Welcome to 2022." It's going to look really good, and it'll look very eye-catching when it comes to the New Year's Eve gig log thumbnail. It's going to look really awesome. Very eye-catching. More people will watch it. It's going to look really good. It will be fun because I'll be playing a lot of high-energy music, from dance music to 2000s, 90s, 80s hip-hop, some 70s discos, and a lot of pop music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Some of the 2020s, depending on what they want to hear. I mean, I got a whole bunch of music. I'm still trying to plan out my set to make sure everything sounds okay, like my open dance set of what I'm actually planning on doing. So I just don't know what music I'll be playing. I'll just go through my entire, library and see what I can find that is high energy and party, that sets that party mood, really. So it's look really good, and it's gonna sound really good as well. Whatever I play, my family's gonna like. Man, I feel like garbage. But hopefully after by New Year's Eve, because I don't want my sickness to ruin New Year's Eve. Especially this will be the one of the first years ever I get to enjoy my entire setup on the back porch and kind of take a picture of what it's going to look like. But yeah, New Year's Eve is going to look super awesome. We're going to have a campfire. We're going to have my setup all set up on the back porch. It's going to look super good. Even the lights. Oh, man. It's going to light the entire patio. Oh, man. Maybe even just bring out one light and I don't know. Think about it. I got 4 days to think about it of what the entire set, what the entire set's going to look like to ring in the new year. Ever since I became a DJ, we stopped watching the Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. I guess because it's gone downhill since Dick Clark died. Since Dick Clark passed away, it's just been going downhill with Ryan Seacrest and Jeanette McCarty, or whatever her last name is. Yeah, it's kind of going downhill. So what me and my family do is we host our own New Year's Eve party, and we ring in the new year our own way by using a New Year's Eve drop, like a New Year's Eve countdown. And yeah, we use a New Year's Eve countdown that is 1 minute, and we play All Inside by the Bells, which has been a tradition since 2019, 2020, maybe 2021 into 2020 into 2021. Those two New Year's Eves. It's been a tradition the last couple of years. So yeah, for the last couple of New Years, it's been our tradition to play All Inside by the Bells. Or I could switch it up and play like Bad Habits or any other New Year's Eve countdown that they have a song attached to. But that's mostly for like weddings and stuff like that happen on New Year's. Or maybe even a New Year's Eve party that people go to. To make it a tradition, we just might play All Inside by the Bells. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because what do people play on New Year's Eve? All Inside. It is the perfect New Year's Eve song. So if you're a DJ, let me know what song do you play to ring in 2022, or what song you're going to play at exactly midnight on January 1st, 2022. Let me know in the live chat. I'm trying to get a live chat going since we're talking about New Year's. See, I play All Inside by the Bells, which is a more disco, upbeat version of All Inside. But I want to know, if you are a DJ watching this video, let me know what song you play at exactly midnight on January 1st to ring in the new year. I want to know. Because there's so many songs to play at exactly midnight on New Year's Day. After we say hello to 2022, let me know in the live chat. So I'm going to plug in my Christmas tree so I can get more light. So I will be back. Here we go. We'll plug in the tree for one last time before we get ready for New Year's. So if you are a DJ watching this live stream, what song do you guys play to ring in the new year? Every single year. And let me know what song you're going to play to ring in 2022. For me, it's All Inside by the Bells. Yep, it's All Inside by the Bells. It's a more disco, upbeat version of All Inside. I just want to know. Pitbull, Don't Stop the Party. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that song, Don't Stop the Party by Pitbull. I do like that one. I play Baby by Justin Bieber. Awesome. That one is old. Yeah, that song is old. That song came out when I was in high school. I was either a freshman or a sophomore in high school when that song came out in 2009, 2010. Yeah, I'm that old. Remembering all these songs, even Don't Stop the Party. That song came out when I was in high school as well, maybe a junior or senior. Can't remember. Don't Stop the Party, Pitbull. Let's see when that song came out. This song came out in 2012, so I was either a junior or senior in high school when this song was released. These songs make me feel old. Don't Stop the Party, Be by Justin Bieber. Oh man, those take me back to my high school years. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That song probably came out in 2010 when I was a sophomore or a freshman in high school. Baby by Justin Bieber. Yeah, this song came out in 2010. And based on the month, yeah, March 19th. So I was a freshman. I was starting my second semester of my freshman year of high school. That's insane how time flies when you're having fun. Man, I feel like garbage. Oh, I feel like garbage. But yeah, I'm actually playing All Lang Syne by the Bells. Daft Punk, One More Time. That's a good one. You know, when I was writing Rip Ride Rocket, I tried to find the Daft Punk song Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, but I guess they got rid of it. It was supposed to be in the I guess maybe I just didn't look in the right genre. Because there's a ride at Universal that is Rip Ride Rocket. I was going to play Daft Punk, but I ended up playing Pump Up the Volume. Pump Up the Volume. Pump Up the Volume. I was going to play Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger when I was, in Universal riding Rip Ride Rocket, but I guess they got rid of it from their library since Daft Punk is no longer a band. We will all miss Daft Punk releasing new songs. Their songs were always good. Especially their 2013 album, Random Access Memories, which I do have on vinyl, which I'll show you right now. Random Access Memories. Where is Random Access Memories? Here we are. Here it is. Daft Punk, Random Access Memories on vinyl, on 180 gram vinyl. See, it's got a keyboard on the gatefold. All the songs like Give Life Back to Music, The Game of Love, Within, Instant Crush, Lose Yourself to Dance, Touch, Get Lucky, Fragments of Time, Doing It Right, Contact. It's a really good album. Within, that's a good one, Within. And this one is actually the long song. Gregor, I don't even have to say his name, but it's got Giovanni Giorgio in it. What's great about this album is they have so many compilations, like Julian Casablancas from The Strokes and Nile Rodgers from Chic. It's like a throwback album, nonetheless. And it came out in 2013, which is insane to think about. So since we are talking about Daft Punk, this is their last album right here, Random Access Memories, which means they haven't uploaded or they haven't released an album in 8 years. And yeah, it is nice. This is my first ever modern day record. Yeah, this is my first ever modern day record. Other than that, we got so many modern day records from places like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Books A Million. I bought this at FYE, For Your Entertainment, before it closed at our mall. Yep, our mall's FYE closed shortly after I bought this particular album. So about 20, it was way before the pandemic. People weren't buying as much physical, music and movies as they used to. Maybe they couldn't afford to stay open, or I don't know. Maybe it could have been a bad location. I don't know. I'm not sure what caused our FYE to close in our mall, because I always love going there, getting Blu-rays, DVDs, records, CDs. Especially as a DJ, you can never have too many CDs or records. See, I'm a DJ who loves vinyl. I got so many albums on vinyl that I would love to play. It would be nice to get a turntable, like a small turntable I can take with me in my DJ gigs and play music from vinyl, and carry some records with me and play at a gig. See how that does. If not, then I'll just stick with my files, my local files. And what's really cool about records is I can purchase the high quality album off of iTunes, and I can have the high quality digital version for my DJing, and have the record for here at the house. But yeah, all those are great songs for New Year's Eve. One More Time, Baby by Justin Bieber, Don't Stop the Party. All three of those are really good songs to ring in 2022. For me, it's the All Lang Syne by the Bells, which I'm going to show you the album right now. I'm going to type in The Bells. It actually sounds really good. We're going to go to the album. The album is called All the Best from Scotland. 1994 it came out. So this album is Old as I Am. Yep, it's Old as I Am. The music and songs of Scotland. All the best from Scotland. There it is right here. All Lang Syne by the Bells. I play that to ring in 2022. I'm going to go to my BPM Supreme app, play a little bit of the countdown of what it sounds like, so you guys can get an idea for those of you who have BPM Supreme. By just going to Browse, New Year's Eve, 1 minute edit. Hope you guys can hear that.
As we get ready for the final countdown. We're ready to celebrate 2022 tonight.
Here it is.
New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Let's get ready for 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to celebrate tonight. Make some noise.
And when that plays, I have my glass of wine in my hand, ready to play All Lang Syne by the Bells.
It is time for the final countdown into 2022.
And I play All Lang Syne by the Bells.
Welcome to the year 2022. Welcome to 2022.
Wow, that sounds awesome. That is, wow. I'll definitely be using that. And when it says Happy New Year, and when they do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'll start playing All Lang Syne by the Bells. There's gonna be talking in the first part of the song, but it will the sample will end just right when they say all the acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Yeah, that part is when the sample will end. But yeah, there is going to be some talking from the sample when I play All Lang Syne. You're not going to hear the beginning of the song, but it's still part of bringing in the new year, 2022. Or using Bad Habits, which is their 1 minute countdown mixed in with that song. We'll have to see how that would sound. Because when I first started my vacation, they started uploading stuff for New Year's Eve. Yeah, there's Peaches by Justin Bieber. There is Bismarcky, Just a Friend, The Humpty Dance, in Party Up by DMX, Bad Habits, Peaches, Levitating. The songs that were really, really popular in 2021, like Levitating, Peaches, Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran, and of course some classic songs like Party Up, The Humpty Dance, Just a Friend, Jump Around, but it's not How's the Pain. But I think it's just best to use the 1 minute countdown with no song and just use All Lang Syne by the Bells, or maybe even my own song choice. Because some of these songs I don't really know. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it tradition. New Year's Day, U2, BG Staying Alive. But yeah, those are good songs. I haven't heard New Year's Day by U2, but I've heard the BG Staying Alive. Yeah, I've heard of Staying Alive, but I've never heard of New Year's Day by U2. I might have to look it up and listen to it on my own. See if I like it or not. Because, I'm kind of sketchy when it comes to knowing songs that I've never heard of before. But I do know the Bee Gees Staying Alive. I've known the Bee Gees since I was a little kid. Like a little kid. But yeah, Staying Alive is a really good song from the 70s. I kind of believe 70s music and 80s music is still around. It's insane. I guess because people who, grew up in the 70s, was born in the 70s, are still around. It's weird how we DJ still play 70s music, 80s music. But I guess the earliest we go to when it comes to weddings is the 90s. Because, that's the age group. People like me who are millennials. So, yeah, I'm a hardcore millennial. Was born in 94. Became a kid in, the year 2000. Became an adult in 2012. So, yeah, people my age, basically. Or maybe even younger. So, we still play 90s music, 2000s music, 2010s. But it's shocking that 80s music is still being played, 70s music is still being played. The decades that we play less and less is the 50s and the 60s, 50s and 60s. The only time I hear 50s and 60s music is when I'm on the beach, like in a hot dog joint. We have it on 6 on 6. So when it comes to weddings, I don't remember people playing 60s music or 50s music. It's mostly 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s and all those other decades. But I think that's when I'm going to start playing New Year's Eve, is like 70s music, 80s music, 80s music, 2000s, 2010s, maybe some 50s and 60s if they are in the mood for it. Like a little bit of Elvis Presley and Rock Around the Clock. and all those other songs that I grew up with as a kid in the 90s and 2000s. I grew up with that kind of music. I grew up with 50s music, 60s music. That was mostly when I was in the 5th grade. But I forgot what I was listening to as a kid in the 90s. I guess it's mostly been like 70s and 80s and stuff like that. But I'll figure out what to play on New Year's Eve as we ring in the new year, because we got until 11:59 on December 31st to play the countdown and mix and have a good time. Wow, 6 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. So thank you all for your thumbs up and your positive comments, except for this Sam guy. Thank you all who stuck around for this long. This is my second time doing this live stream because I got interrupted and had to end the live stream and start all over again. And of course, today's been more of a chill day, which means I got to download some new tracks at exactly 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, I go to BPM Supreme and I download all the new tracks. Okay, so it's time to get my headphones out and get ready to listen to some music a little bit. Because I feel like that's all I ever do is listen to music. Or maybe even watch some YouTube videos. Speaking of that, on this live stream, I'm going to get out my remote, my TV remote, turn it on, put the record up, and I'll put it away after the live stream, which is getting ready to end in just a little bit. Okay, so WebOS. Okay, so it's starting up the TV. We got the Amazon Fire TV stick. Go straight into YouTube. Okay, so we'll go to YouTube and maybe watch some YouTube videos. We'll go to my we'll go to my DJ channel. There I am. There's the live stream. 6 people watching right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm sorry for being away for about a week or so. I've been busy with my family, going on a vacation to Disney World and Universal. I just never had time to sit down and do a video for you guys. I've always been interrupted. I never had any privacy that entire week, which is why I didn't do a video for the entire week. I don't really have that. Turn on WK. I actually don't have that in my area. Yeah, I don't really have that in my area. Living in Conway, South Carolina, we don't have that. I mean, we have YouTube TV, but it's not in my area. Look at all these videos. Here we go. Karaoke. Everything you need to start, part 1. So it's basically a video about karaoke. And most of this stuff I'm not really interested in watching. I liked watching his gig logs for DJ to Moose. What else is there? Yeah, I don't really see anything brand new from DJs that I really like. Oh, a gig log from DJ Too Legit. Yeah. I'm definitely watching that. Reload of my final unboxing. What? I don't know what he means by that. Okay, so DJ Wobble, I've been watching some of his videos and they just go on way too long. I guess because they're DJ mixes. And you better be careful on YouTube and not get strike with copyright and get a strike with copyright. I guess that's how I started out. Poor lighting and a poor camera angle. I try my best to do the best type of videos possible. DJ Rick Webb. I miss out on so many of their gig logs, especially during Christmas, and I got a lot of catching up to do. I think today might be, a catch-up day on videos I missed out on the last week. I haven't I haven't had time to watch any YouTube videos because I've been busy and it's been insane. I'm going to clear out all of my videos that I've currently watched and start from scratch. So we'll watch a little bit of DJ Too Legit. I was going to watch DJ to Moose, but he creates videos I'm not really interested in watching at that current moment. But if I need to watch those videos, I will. See, the only videos meant for entertainment on my channel is the gig logs from what I saw on a video for how to get started with BPM Supreme, which is a record pull. Someone calling it a funny video for entertainment, but it's not. It's for a tutorial. It's for learning purposes on how to get started with BPM Supreme, so you don't go wrong. And it'll help you choose the right account and get started downloading tracks. Here we go, a DJ gig log for my boy DJ Too Legit. Man, he looks really good on my 55-inch TV. Sweet. Wow.
Loaded is so cool. That's my vehicle right there. And I'm going to move it. I just put it there to load my stuff in. But you just go right through this door.
Wow.
And boom. Check it out.
Awesome.
Right here.
It's kind of cool how the venue that he was at, it was right there. He didn't have to walk too far. Unlike some venues here in the South where you have to park somewhere, you have to walk up and, take your stuff, and it's a pain.
I got all my equipment.
That is so cool. That is so cool. So props to DJ Too Legit, and props to the venue. I wish there were that types of venue. So I wish we had those type of venues here in the South. It would have been so easy for me as a DJ. Like, so easy.
Down there as well, I brought one, and I brought my Sennheiser wireless hookup. So
that's cool.
They do that. So
that is neat, DJ Too Legit. So DJ Too Legit, if you're watching, I am watching your video right now. Your latest gig log.
They got a food truck out there too. That's awesome. But
hopefully 2022 is a really busy year. I just hope and pray that it's a good year for my business.
And that's what the setup I'm using tonight looks like.
Wow.
All right.
Man, the setup looks awesome. 4 pars, 2 on the table, 2 on the stand. Wow. Oh, yes, QSCs. Okay. With the DJ 1000 record. He also uses virtual DJ. He definitely uses virtual DJ. See, I'm not a big fan of virtual DJ, but yeah. So over this last year, I got to experience virtual DJ. As of right now, I'm not really a big fan of it because it doesn't make my controllers work 100% as they should. Not every button works with virtual DJ. Some of it was locked out. All the basic stuff like play pause and all that stuff actually works with VDJ. But at least I get to kind of give my experience as a DJ using virtual DJ. I think that'll be my next video coming out really soon. Talk about virtual DJ and kind of give my experiences of using it this year, especially VDJ Pro. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do is I'll do a review of VDJ Pro and kind of give my experiences using VDJ Pro over this last year. Well, it's good for live streaming, but when it comes to gigs, I'm not really a big fan of it. Especially having to switch between different layouts, especially with the SR2 and the DDJ 400. Both of those controllers work differently with the VDJ software. And I always thought that it was going to make my DJ life a whole lot easier just having one piece of software instead of having different pieces of software, but I guess wrong. So I guess that was $299 down the drain. So I'm not a big fan of virtual DJ. I feel like my computer's doing all the work. I feel like when I use VDJ, the computer is doing all the work. And I'm not. It's like I'm doing less with when I'm using virtual DJ compared to, doing my own mixing and, doing my own stuff with Serato and Rekordbox. Both of those are really good pieces of software. Rekordbox I use for the 400 and Serato I use for the SR2 from Pioneer DJ. It was a great piece of software while it lasted.
I'm about 20 minutes into the gig. I started with 84% battery. I got 78% left. Since I have 5 hours and 3 minutes left, the gig is only 3 hours long. Hopefully, that's accurate. I don't know. Pray for me, you guys.
Oh, yeah. He left his charger at home, as it says in the title. Left my laptop power cord at home. Will I make it through the gig? Hopefully. I hope so. That is definitely a DJ's worst pet peeve, is leaving a charger at home. Which is why I have... Okay. Here we are. Here's my laptop bag. It keeps all of my power cords and everything I need for my laptop in this one bag. So props to my brother and sister-in-law for getting me this bag. because it happened just in time because my zipper on the other bag kind of broke and things were falling out everywhere and it was getting kind of heavy, torn, ripped, especially after 5 years. I'll just talk through this gig log and I don't get any copyright because of the video playing in the background. Yeah, I definitely don't want to play any more of that and get my video hit with copyright. But yeah, these are really good videos from what I can tell. What else do we have? Let's see. What video did we stop on? That's a lot of videos. See, the last video I watched was this one right here. The River Ridge Golf Club wedding in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's the last one I watched 12 days ago. And then that's when we had to leave for our vacation. Our Florida vacation for 2021, Christmas 2021. So I got a lot of videos to catch up on. I'm going to start out with DJ Rachel.
We should file a claim.
And then I'll make my way up.
Get free express access to skip the regular lines at most Universal attractions here.
So that's where I was this past week.
Here, or here. Let yourself roll on your Universal Orlando vacation. Book now for the best availability.
Yep, that's where I was this past week. Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World. We went to Disney World for the after hours Christmas party. And let me tell you, they had an amazing DJ. And that DJ knew how to throw a party in Disney World. I forgot what his, DJ name was. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the DJ's name was at Disney World. I mean, he knew how to get a party going. He played all the classics, like he played a lot of Christmas songs. He played some dance songs. It was an amazing dance party. It was nice seeing a Florida DJ do his thing. Be on the other side of the DJ booth. And this DJ booth, I forgot what it was called. And it was in Tomorrowland, over by Space Mountain and the People Mover. Mickey's Very Merriest After Hours Christmas Party. Let me see here. Attractions. Here we are. Trying to remember what the name of that DJ's name was. What is the name of the DJ at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World? Who is the DJ in Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World? Sunny Eclipse? Not really. That's not what I was looking for. Incredibles Dance Party. DJ Spin, that's who it is. DJ Spin, but I guess he had a different name for Christmas. Let's see here. We can find, yeah, DJ Spin. Yeah, it was a really good DJ. I'm a Serato user. However, I began DJing in the 80s with vinyl. That's really cool. Yeah, I was thinking about DJing with vinyl, but it requires a special skill that I don't know how to do. I'll just stick with my controller since that's what I know how to use. Let's see here. Dance with Stitch, Goofy, and more at Club 626 in Tomorrowland. Yeah, it's just like being at a party every single night every time you go to Disney World. It's like a party. They have some of the best lighting and the best music. That's what it's called, Club 626. But I guess they turn it into a Christmas party for their after hours Christmas party. So they have different music every time of year. Like Club 626 was turned into a Christmas dance party. I forgot which what his Christmas DJ name was, but he was a really good DJ when I was on vacation. I got to enjoy a DJ. And speaking of other DJs, I got to meet a former DJ at my cousin Cheyenne's wedding, and he was admiring my equipment and all that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. Me and this former DJ, because he said he was a DJ himself. So it's awesome seeing another DJ at a wedding. I guess he was a friend of Cheyenne's or James. I'm not sure, but he DJ. I know it's in here somewhere. But it's amazing meeting other DJs at my events. We got to talk, and he said that my setup looks amazing. He said the cable management was good. Everything is good. I need to take some more cold medicine. Oh man, I'm sick. Here we are. Here we are, me and this other DJ. He was a DJ himself, but he was there, enjoying the festivities of the wedding. And man, but yeah, this is me and another DJ at my cousin Cheyenne's wedding, which was amazing. Meeting another DJ at one of my events. He was admiring my equipment. He was wanting to know what controller I use. It was a Pioneer DJ SR2. And he said he liked the lighting. He loved everything about my setup. And making use out of that, corner. Yeah, as you can probably see, my setup was in a corner. Yep, the setup was actually in a corner. I couldn't fit another lighting stand on the other side of the speakers. To get full lighting, I guess you have to use the full 8 to get full space lighting. But I guess I could have just used just one and put it behind me before I put my table up, my speakers up. That would have been amazing. And just have enough room to dance around and still have my lights behind me. Man, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I can't believe how much I feel like garbage. But I will be using I'll be using Serato with New Year's Eve because I can queue up right on time and I can play the song right on time and practice. I feel like when I was using Virtual DJ, the software was doing everything for me. So I just don't like that. I don't like how with Virtual DJ, it makes the software do all the work, the hard work, which is all part about being a DJ, is learning all the skills, whether it's with the sync button or to get to match up the BPM, the key, and just matching everything up. I've never seen any other software do everything for me except for Virtual DJ. But I am a Serato user. I'm a heavy Serato user because I mostly use the SR2. When it comes to doing smaller gigs, I use Record Box. I feel like garbage. Today hasn't been a good day. But yeah, I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours. Trying to get this this live stream re-uploaded. But I'm glad this one went better than the other one because I kept getting a lot of interruptions. Delete. Here we go. What else do we need to talk about? I guess that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Make sure you go to my other videos, leave a like on them, leave a positive comment in the comment section in the videos. Share them if you want to other people who might like DJ-related content. And I will catch you guys sometime tomorrow with my full review of Virtual DJ Pro and how I like it after using it this past year. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. So if you guys want to, you can go to my older videos, leave a like on it, leave a positive comment in the comment section. In the comment section of those videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. help me get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year, because that's my main goal for YouTube for 2022 is to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 574. 574 subscribers as of right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.